Hey trappers, Dale Billingsley here, Billingsley Brand Lures. You can hear Timber barking in the truck because she wants to get out, but I'm not about to let her out here because there's a dead deer laying over here and I don't want her rolling in it. Anyway, we're on a raccoon nuisance deal here this morning. We're getting ready to set up a bunch of dog proofs here around some deer feeders, so hang tight, stay with us. What I was going to do is show y'all how I set these up, and we'll get right here at it, okay? All right, guys, so all we're doing here is just setting some dog proofs here, and I don't like these traps, but this time of the year, I really don't have another kind of choice to use because the grass is so high out here, I can't really see trails, so dog proofs are about our best bet. So all we're doing is setting the traps, taking some dry catfish food, just some dry fish food here. Put a small handful in the trap up to about the trigger. Now we're testing a new lure that I'm working on today. This is I believe it's going to be a coon and raccoon and groundhog and skunk catching son of a gun. Fruit-based, banana to be exact. Really strong, really loud, sweet kind of bait. So we're going to give it a little shot of this down here on top of the rim of the dog proof. And that's just pretty much all there is to it right there. Anyway, we'll just make our way around this thing, and we got about 4 traps staked in here, and we'll get them set and keep rolling. Just repeat the process. Just set the trap. Stake it in there. Small handful of fish food up to the trigger. Another shot of this new lure we're working on here. Right here on the rim of the trap. On to the next one. It's just that fast. Make sure you're set in the notch real good there. Oh, this old ground is hard here, guys. We need rain so bad. There we go. I don't use a lot. Now we're going to switch lures here. We're going to switch over to my aces and eights just to put it up against this put this new lure up against it. A little shot of it there. Here's a little trick you can use if you've got trouble with mice getting into your dog proofs. This is a golf ball that's cabled right to the chain. Just a couple screws in it, and you just set it on top of your dog proof. Keeps the mice off of it, but the coon can come along and take it off and still work your trap and get him caught. Just keep repeating the process, guys. There ain't much else you can do. There ain't much else to it. I just use a small handful of catfish food in there because I'm not here to date them, take them out to supper. I'm just here to catch them. All right, guys, there's 4 of them down. We're on to the next feeder. All right, guys, here we are down here in an old creek bed. You can see the coon tracks beating up and down where the water used to be just a few days ago, but ain't here anymore. So anyway, I got a couple of dog proofs staked over here that I've had set earlier. There are a handful of fresh coon tracks coming around over this way, but I think I'm going to try to pull these, and I don't know if I can get a stake down out here in this. Where I'm at here, where I live, is bedrock, a lot of it. So I don't know if I can get a stake down here or not, but I'd sure like to be here where the coon are. I mean, there's several coon tracks up here too, but it's a whole lot easier to put them dog proofs if you got to use them right in front of their face than it is to try to pull them over somewhere else to make them work them. So anyway, we'll see what we can do here. All right, guys, I was able to get a stake most of the way in. It's going to hold. I started bending the top of the stake. It's going to hold fine. I'll never get that baby doll back out, but you know what? It'll be part of an artifact now. Good thing split rings are cheap. Anyway, we've got this dog proof set. We've got one over here along the edge here, and we've got another one right there. Wish y'all were here with me to be able to smell this new lure I'm working on, which I'll have it at the Fur Takers Convention for some samples. Not very much. It's kind of a limited deal right at the moment, but until we get it tested, it will not be for sale. I don't do that. My lures are all tested everywhere before my name ever goes on them. But yeah, I've got this whole creek bottom down here smelling like bananas, so we'll see what happens here. Anyway, we're on to the next one. All right, guys, we got about 6 dog proofs right here. I don't know how many you'll be able to see me set here in the camera, but we'll get them jammed in here and keep moving. It's just the same process over and over and over again. Nothing changes. Nothing ever changes. Several fresh coon tracks here since we had that last rain about 10 days ago. I haven't been back in here since, and I set them off before that even. So we'll just get them re-going again here for a few days before I head to Wisconsin and see what we can do to help this farmer out. He's having a lot of issues. These outfitters, you know, they're in the business to feed deer, not coon. All right, that's all there is to it. We're on to the next one. All right, guys, as a trapper and as you go along becoming a trapper, you will learn that it will pay you to ride up and down 2-track roads with your head hanging out the window a lot. You can see all them coon tracks coming up and down this roadway right here. Let me step out and we'll show you what we got here. And anyway, all them tracks are going right up to that bean field, which leads right back to that feeder where we just came from. So, like I said, it pays you to learn to ride with your head hanging out the window. So anyway, let's get on down the road. I would set here, other than the fact that I'm scared to death they're going to bring a tractor or a feed truck back here to fill them feeders, and I don't want them running over my equipment. So we're not going to set this. I sure wish I could, but we're not going to do it. All right, guys, here we are back at the next feeder. Just more of the same kind of the routine here. Just setting dog proofs. Doesn't take rocket science, doesn't take a mathematician, doesn't even take a brain surgeon. Drop a little food in there, a little shot of lure, and I'm really digging the smell of this new one. We'll give her a good testing and see what happens though. Got a few new coon tracks here. Not a terrible amount, but a few anyway. Shot of lure again. On to the next. One of the old original Grizz getters with a push-pull trigger. Tell this thing's been around a while. Oh, this old ground's hard. All right, now we'll give this one a little shot of aces and eights. To the next one. I prefer the pull-only triggers over the push pulls, just because it's, I don't know, I think you get a better catch ratio with it. Timber, get out of there. Timber, get out of there. I think you get a better catch with it, and I sure don't like to fill them dog proofs all the way up either. Like I said earlier, I'm not here to date them. I'm not here to feed them. I'm just here to catch them. I don't understand why you would give them more than what they need. Just fill them up to the triggers or up just a little ways past it, and that's all you need. Just the same old routine. That's what you do when you're taking out numbers. Nothing ever changes. You just keep doing the same thing over and over. No more, no less. Just keep doing it. Don't think about it. Just become a machine and you just do it. That's all there is to it. Biggest thing is when you're doing this kind of work is just get enough traps in there to cover it. You know, don't be stingy. Give yourself enough steel in the ground that when a bunch of coon come in, you're going to catch a bunch of coon. That's the biggest thing to it. On to the next. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and end this video here. We've got, I don't know, there's roughly 24, 30 sets in here. Anyway, if you haven't already done it, if you would please hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button for me, hit that notification bell. Hello, Timber. Tune in tomorrow, guys, when we come check these traps, and we'll see how that new lure's performing against the old aces and eights, and see how many coon we might have caught. So anyway, until next time, this is Dale Billingsley with another one. Signing out.